cats around here aren't that daft. There was a cat just sat there when I came out first time, just there. I thought, that's unusual. Usually they sit under the engine because it's warm. Then I thought, haha, of course, yeah, engine. I forgot about that. And they haven't nicked out that one yet. Is it a bit heavy for them, that subframe? They've nicked the back one, and the bonnet and the doors. They're outside the back of my house. Well, it doesn't bother me because it won't be me who looks a twit when that's back on the road. Because believe me, it will be. No matter what state it's in, it may have bike wheels on, it may be a lightweight quadricycle, which will be legal without registration, licence or anything. It depends what the doctor says about my fitness to drive. And what's it all in aid of? Well, what do you think that means? I'm a father? No. Who gave me that car after I fixed its engine? Well, who do you think? And when did he die? About 2 years ago. Yeah, it is Christmas Day today, but I'm not bothered. Yeah, it's fun to me, but there's no need to push me that hard, because this should have been a 5-hour job at the most, swapping the cylinder head. That's all I was going to do. And now look at it. You think that's funny, do you? Ah, well, it's you who's got egg on your face then, isn't it, for your little practical joke? Didn't you open the bonnet because you have a central locking key for it, or something that operates the central locking? Why did they take the dashboard out? To take the central locking ECU out, so you can't do that anymore. Yeah, it would have been a 5-hour job, which is now 18 months and counting. So it's funny, is it? We'll have a good laugh. Because I'll take the mick out of you completely by fixing it and putting it back on the road. Whatever the doctor says, I'll comply with. Unlike you and the law. Because you think you're above it, do you? Well, whatever. Doesn't matter to me at all. Yeah, I mean, if I put it back on the road as a car, it'll have to have a new windscreen because that one's cracked and it won't go through the MOT like that. They look difficult to take out, those. How do you get the rubbers out? How do you get to them? Well, they usually use like a knife or like a piece of cheese wire or something like that, but how on earth do you get into that? Must be put a knife under there because it's glued on all the way around. Can't be that bad to change. Must be easier than an Austin Mini. Well, it's just contact adhesive. All you have to do is line it up. And Austin Minis, they're a nightmare with windscreens. They're worse than the wind-up windows. They're dead easy. Well, if you know how to do it. It's a 2-minute job at the most. So it's the front rear screens and Austin Minis that are bad. But I did try to take these out to lighten it, but it's the same thing. How would you get a knife in there? Yeah, it's not that bad. So it's a bit of a fuse box rewiring. If I put a standard engine in, I'll make sure that there's only one big clip to the whole engine, because they are a nightmare. But they're not. They're really, the engine should outlast the car. But if your 89-year-old dad has gone deaf from old age, that's the only reason these engines blow. Well, most engines are like that now, but I don't know. It depends what the doctor says. And I have been to see her, and I think that was it. I think I've been assessed and everything. I was probably thought, who's this flipping nutter? I don't know. Well, it would have been on the road months ago if somebody hadn't been messing about with it. Not me. Since it's Christmas Day, I thought, well, actually, I wonder what my nana would have thought of that, because she thought it was brilliant when I tried to adjust the height of my bike handlebars when I was 10 and got it completely wrong. And what would Dad say? I hope your car's safe before you go underneath it. I'm going to go underneath it anyway. But he was always saying that when I was working on my Mini, the one I built. So, actually, that's nowhere near as stripped out as the Mini I built, because I put a new body on it. Yeah, the whole lot would have to come out, all the trim, the windows and everything, because I had to. And what did we do with the old body shell? The usual technique. I had this thing that was supposed to braze cars or weld them, and it didn't. It was good at burning them up like a cutting torch.